check this out, guys. My buddy Jeff here, famous artist here in Longwood, is putting some pieces up in my backyard. Rihanna and Marilyn, gonna get Kurt Cobain up here sometime. It's gonna make this look so much better.
You have paint on here? It's all paint. Look at that. See that right there?
Good boy.
All right, I'll leave you guys alone.
Jeff the man. What's up, everybody? These things are a little bit out of order today, but today's second feature, okay, on a very important citizen here in Longwood is my favorite artist and yours, Jeff the famous artist in Longwood. Here we go.
Paint the trail. Action.
Here he is. Here he is. This is Jeff from Paint the Trail. You guys have seen all of his work all over Sanford, all over Longwood. This is the man with the plan who does, look at this incredible work he's already put up. I mean, this is amazing. Let me ask you a question real quick, Jeff. What's your main goal by posting, you know, and putting up your different pieces of art that you post throughout Longwood and Sanford?
Basically, I guess the sole purpose of me putting up art is passing along positive vibes.
That's awesome.
That's basically the gist of it right there.
Make people smile.
Yeah, trying to get people to smile.
That's phenomenal.
It's too late. The people already love it.
Ah, good. Like here in Longwood, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I always get some resistance.
Well,
but as long as the people are behind me.
That's what I was going to say. The people are very much behind you.
Yeah.
We're incredibly grateful for this. Yeah. I apologize because my filter is so loud. Hopefully you can still hear me. The reason I wanted to feature Jeff was because here in Longwood, he does an incredible job on making people happy. It might sound cliche-ish to you guys, but it's really the truth. Everybody that drives by his Paint the Trail, hopefully you guys could see that. Two reasons I wanted to feature Jeff as my feature piece on Meet a Longwood Citizen that does a lot to contribute to our city here. Number one is for you guys to meet Jeff the man. A lot of you know his work, you've seen it all throughout the city, but you don't know the man. So again, Jeff is this incredible artist that does a lot of nice things here for the city. He does a lot of things like this, where he paints murals on various fences and walls, not for a dime. Not for a dime. He's done over thousands of pieces, by the way. And does it as a form of expression for sure, but also does it because he sees he keeps getting this great feedback of how much people love it. Again, doesn't get paid 1 cent to do it, right? Which leads me to my second reason why I wanted to feature Jeff. Which leads me to my second reason. My second reason I wanted to feature Jeff is because, unfortunately, the current commissioner, my opponent, Mark Weller, and John Mango, another commissioner that needs to go, very, very old school. They don't believe in the arts, and they believe in taking all this down. Look, I'm sorry, but not sorry when I say, look, I don't need to be a politician to know you don't stifle talent, and you damn sure don't stifle passion. You reward it, you push it, you celebrate it. And that's what I'm doing by putting it on my own backyard because I believe in it. Now, before I continue, is there pieces or artwork that Jeff has done through his form of expression and trying to express himself, let's say politically, in something I may not agree with? He may very well may, and I may not agree with it one day. But with that said, we're not communists. I don't believe in holding people down and stifling their talents. I just don't. So what you do is you keep the lines of communication open and you have a conversation. That's all this is about, is keeping the lines of communication open between citizens. You know, but what you do instead is you push that talent, you push that passion, because at the end of the day, 99.5% of Longwood has voted in on this and absolutely love Jeff's work. Get all patriotic blueprint on you guys here, but at the end of the day, this is America, right? Everyone has a freedom of form of expression, whether I agree with it or not, whether you agree with it or not. That's what makes our country awesome. I believe in keeping the lines of communication open and always, always, always being willing to listen to the other side in certain situations. But this is one I'm very passionate about and one I'm 100% on board with. As you can see in my backyard, I believe in it that much. So that's why it's time for a change. People use that word a lot, like a key phrase. Oh, it's time for a change. Sounds like a good slogan to throw on a t-shirt. But it's never been more real or true than here in Longwood City right now. There has to be a change. There needs to be a changing of the guard, and there desperately needs to be new blood in that office. So I beg of all of you, all you Longwood citizens that continue to message me that you're going to vote for me, I really need you to go out and actually vote. Some of you guys that are receiving absentee ballots coming up next month, I need you to sign them, send them back in my favor. Both he, along with my actual opponent, Mark Weller, the current incumbent that I'm running against for commissioner here in District 4 of Longwood, are very much against the art. They're very much against My buddy Jeff, they're making life a living hell for him. They're constantly on him and badgering him about all of his pieces, not just certain maybe small political pieces he's made in the past that may ruffle a few feathers. Not that. I'm talking about basic stuff like this. Marilyn Monroe? What did she ever do? So again, guys, I implore you, November 7th, we need every single one of your votes to make a change, because this is just a microcosm of what's been happening here in this city with the Good Old Boy Network, only voting for self-serving purposes and nothing for the good of Longwood. And my opponent literally voting the way that a certain other commissioner from another district basically tells him how to vote. That's really the truth, guys. And I mean, his biggest contribution is attending meetings, is what he's written on his thing. Really? I'm not joking. The door tag that was left on my door, thank you, Mark, by the way, literally says as his contributions, attending town meetings. Are you kidding me? Really? I mean, whew, wow. It's the very definition, guys. Very definition of what I'm talking about by sitting on your hands. Listen, this is a doer's position. This is the people's position. It's not Matt Morgan's position. It's not Mark Weller's position. It is your position. It is your seat. You guys need to be the commissioner here in District 4 of Longwood City. All I'm being is your vehicle and the voice of the voiceless. And one day we're going to change that where your voice will be heard. But you got to vote Morgan November 7th. Some of the best advice I ever received from my father about dealing with bullies is you stand up to them, Matt, and you pop them in the mouth once, and they don't want any part of you ever again. That's what I'm doing on your behalf. For years, you guys have been being bullied. Your votes have been ignored. Your voices have been ignored. So, to recap, the old way of doing things, the Good Old Boy Network, the voting the way that your buddy tells you to vote because you owe him a favor, and the bullying stops come November 7th when you vote Matt Morgan, Longwood City, District 4, City Commissioner. Thank you.